Yeah, my contribution compass profile is that of a coach, so it wasn't a surprise for me to find out that. So it was confirmatory more than something brand new. But what it did for me was home in on what my strengths were so that I could focus on actually using it. So it was good from that perspective. I think the program is well constructed. I wouldn't make any significant changes to it.
I found the contribution compass exercise very interesting because you learn, well, it's more based on your kind of strengths and how to kind of position yourself in business to make use of your strengths. Mine said that I should be running an NGO or something where the purpose of what I was doing was important. And I found that quite interesting because obviously, you know, at Caveat we are trying to do something really necessary for the entire market, and it's interesting that I find myself in this position leading a company that really wants to make a difference, a positive change to the entrepreneurial community.
Understanding the profiles of the fellow directors, I think without doubt improves the board functioning, because as I alluded to in the last question, it brings out the best in everyone because it plays to your strength. And if you can have everyone playing to their strengths, you must have a better outcome at the end of the day.
I think the profiling is useful. It helps you understand yourself in a different way because the profiles provide a specific view on, I was going to say a specific type of category of person, and you can recognize those things in yourselves. And I think it's especially the in-depth reading around it, there's a lot to learn. I almost want to say that you realize about yourself as you read, yes, that sounds like me, or no, this is why I'm having difficulty with this person, for example, because they might be a completely different profile. And I just think the profiles, as well as it's nice to understand all the profiles, figure out where you fit, what is the value that you can add, or the strength that you have as compared to the other profiles, for example. You want all the views around the table. You want all the different energies around the table interacting in specific ways. And if we look at how we came to understand each other, we would almost instinctively look to a specific profile for a specific reason. We might be, I was in a simulation with a guy that's a high activating energy like myself. And we would want to do things quite aggressively, and then at some point we would turn to the more tempering energy person and say, oh, what do you have to say? Are we too quick here, or should we temper it a bit? So I think understanding the profiles allows you to leverage and combine the strengths out of everyone's views into something that's a little more multifaceted and well thought through. It's not a shoot from the hip